You're in the mix.
SKM presents Strictly for the Music Podcast. You are now live with the #1 podcast for all upcoming artists worldwide.
It's the real
deal. Strictly for the Music Podcast, a platform for all upcoming artists of all genres. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we got a special guest in the building. Doing music for about 10 years, coming out of Wichita, Kansas, with 3 personalities and 3 unreleased albums. Newly released single, Stranger. Ladies and gentlemen, with no further ado, my name's Jess, Azrxel.
What's up, guys?
What up, man? Appreciate you coming on the podcast, man, and being able to let us get your music out there, man. So, growing up in Wichita, Kansas, man, what's that like, man? How did that inspire and give you influence to get into music and start dropping music, man?
Honestly, I started rapping with my cousin down here, and it was honestly Eminem and my cousin that had got me into wanting to make music. And yeah, man, my cousin and Eminem, also other people like Dr. Dre and Snoop.
Damn. So back in the 90s, man, are these all the big influences that is maybe how you got into music or developed your style or you know what I mean, the way you move, man?
Yeah. I love moving in that like 90s kind of, not that 90s style. There's some like new school that I like Joyner and Logic, but other than that, I'm not too big on like all the other artists like Lil Pump, Lil Xan.
Yeah, man, I hear that, man. So let me ask you this, man. Growing up in Wichita, Kansas, you said there's a lot of violence there. Yo, bro, so was music like your outlet, dog?
Yeah, man. Music was really my escape out of a lot, It was my escape from, really honestly, music saved me from doing things to myself that I probably shouldn't have done.
Damn. Yo, man, so doing music, man, was this your first time, or what was your first time recording, man? I know you said you had previous tracks up on YouTube, but they have been taken down. But let me ask you this, man. When did you first start recording? Did this happen 10 years ago before you're doing music right now, man? Like, were those two separate occasions with music, or is this consistently 10 years in the making?
Yeah, man. It was kind of like a big progression and evolution in it. I'm a BandLab rapper, and I started experimenting with that. And I've been on BandLab for about 9 or 10 years now, and I've just been growing, learning how to release it myself. I'm real independent with it.
Oh, so you're saying, all right, man. So you're not signed under a contract. No one got the right to your music. None of that, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not signed to any labels, but I am looking to be signed. I would love to be signed to Aftermath or Shady Records.
Damn, man. Damn. All right, man. So you got goals, man, obviously. So what makes you different from other artists, man?
Nowadays, like we were talking about previously, I carry myself with like that kind of 90s sound. So I don't feel like you see too much of that around anymore. Nowadays, like, you don't really hear much like boom bap type of like old school 90s, early and late 90s sound. So I feel like that kind of makes me different.
Yo, can I ask you one question, dog?
Yo, what's up?
So with the 90s era, dog, do you think that was like the generation of music, bro? Like, how do you feel? Like, what was the 90s to you, man?
the 90s to me, personally, I didn't grow up in the 90s, but I'm real inspired by it. And I feel like, honestly, the 90s is, I feel like it's the way music should be because you had so much different stuff, man. You had like R&B, you had rock, you had, the raw hip hop, and you didn't have any of like this, like, of course there was still like the corruption in it, but you didn't have, music wasn't as corrupt back then, with like, nowadays you have like, artists like Lil Pump and Lil Xan, posting up with guns in their music videos and doing drugs in it. And that inspires kids, and I hate to see kids do that shit. And I want to be like one of those kids that doesn't go down that route.
Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope. All right, man. So you say you're an artist with 3 personalities, man. What do you mean by that?
They're kind of like characters that I got. I have Azrxel, and then I have
Azrxel.
Killer Pat, and then I got Daven. And that Azrxel is the battle rapper. He's the guy that wants to make rap his dream. He loves hip hop and will die for it, man. And then you have Killer Pat, which is kind of like his alter ego. He's kind of the evil one that is Mac Miller has like Delusional Thomas, Eminem has Slim Shady, and I have Killer Pat. And then Daven is kind of like the kid that's behind it all. So they're kind of basically characters and alter egos that I got, and they kind of help me get around in my music.
Hell yeah, man. That's dope, dog. So, what made you want to go this route, man? Like, was this a competition with yourself? Like, all 3 of these people against you?
Not really. It's more of like something that was kind of built off life. I've had a lot of like problems with life, a lot of family issues, a lot of relationship issues. I've been cheated on, abandoned a lot, and all of like this pain and that life brings me and stuff like that really like inspires all these characters. So
hell yeah, man. So I know you only have Stranger up, but you want to elaborate on that song, man, Stranger?
what was that question again?
You want to elaborate on Stranger, man?
Oh yeah, Stranger. Stranger was definitely something that comes from my character Daven Nichols, and it's the whole song itself was I don't remember much from it. I have a lot of memory problems, but I could tell that when I was writing Stranger, I was going through shit and I was thinking about a lot of shit. There's been times where like, me and my team have had issues and stuff. So it's basically just inspired off the pain and sorrow that I got in my heart.
Yo, bro, let me ask you this, man. So you say you have a team, man. So what is it like making music and having that extra support system, man? And being able to, you know what I mean?
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome, man. First off, I want to shout out my boy Jay Dizzle. I want to shout out my boy Chase. And I want to shout out my boy Gavin, my boy JB. I love them, dude. I love them to death. They're kind of like my little team. And they help me, they're kind of like my best friends, man. And like they're the only people that I really got. So yeah, man.
Man, bro, that's an army right there, man. That's a militia. So, man, I'm gonna ask you this, man. Stranger, newly released song. You got you a team, man. who's planning the music videos? Who's getting all the video production ready for this to be aired out, man?
When it comes to music videos, I'll be the one shooting them.
So man, all right. So you're bringing a lot of tools to the table, man. How are you, man, you got a lot of work, you got a lot of things on your table, man. How are you able to still push this out, man?
Honestly, I think it's the passion and
the drive,
the hope that I got to make it.
So having these platforms and having these having a support system, man, it really helps you guide where you want to go, huh?
Yeah, it definitely does.
That's dope, man. So we got the music videos. Let me ask you this, man. Wichita, Kansas. I'm not sure how big Wichita is. I think I probably drove through it once or twice. But is that like a place where you could go perform, do open mics, maybe set your own concert and show up for the people that you want them to listen to, man?
There might be places around here with open mics and places to perform, but overall,
how do you feel about that?
How would I feel about performing?
Yeah.
I'd probably honestly be a little nervous for the first time. I've never performed before. I've only been like kind of cooped out in my room writing songs and making music.
Oh yeah. Performing. Do you ever get on Instagram Live and give your audience a sneak peek of your music?
I try to do that, but every time I go live, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, only one, like really nobody really joins, and it's very rare that somebody would join, so there's really no hope on IG Live.
Let me ask you this, man. Does that stuff kind of like when people don't join your stuff, like, because I see like this, man, look, a lot of people, they hesitate about going on social media, but this is kind of the only path we got right now to get our music, especially with this pandemic, man. So, so I'm gonna tell you, man, I can relate with that, dog. I can relate with that. I've been on Instagram Live. I've been on Facebook Live, and yeah, bro, like, you know what I mean? You know what? It's all good, dog. You know what I mean? Because we all have to start somewhere, man.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a process, man. But you know what? You're making an extra step, man. You're really letting the audience and letting people know who Azrxel is, dog. So Azrxel, man, get on live and doing promotional videos, man. Maybe check this out, man. Maybe you want someone to hear you, but could someone come to you and have you for an ear? So you want people to listen to you, but can other artists come to you in your local area and use you for an ear? Maybe you could help them out.
Oh yeah, almost definitely, man. Any rappers coming up from my area, I want to help out. You know, it's very hard to kind of make it in this area that I'm in, because there's not really much to, you know, we don't really have like music stations and stuff like that, and you know, we don't really have much to make it. So yeah, man, I would honestly love to help every single rapper down in my area that I could out, man. I have love for all rappers coming out of Wichita.
That's dope, man. So let me ask you this, man. Favorite collaboration?
My favorite collaboration? It would probably be one of them that got taken down with my boy Ayo.
How'd that happen, man?
I don't know. I guess YouTube was real strict on the profanity or something, man.
No. I'm asking, how did you link with Ayo?
Oh, how did I link with Ayo?
Yeah.
I met him over the online. you had an interview with Das Tuna 2K, and I met him through I met Ao through Das Tuna. They're mutual friends with another rapper named DJ Hustle. So I met them kind of through mutual friends, and ever since, me and him became friends and started making music.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. If you could collaborate with any artist dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I feel like I would want to, dead or alive, Tupac, because he was like one of the realest motherfuckers that I knew out there. Like all the stuff that he said was real, and his eyes were definitely open. Eminem, I feel like we could make a great song when it comes to speed rapping, because growing up rapping, that's kind of how I was. I was kind of like all like, really, really fast paced with it. And I guess the third one would be Dr. Dre, because some of the I love all of Dr. Dre's beats. His beats are phenomenal, man.
I believe everyone could agree with you on that. All right, man. So future collaborations. What can the people expect from you?
When it comes to collaborations, they can expect a lot of good music in the future with a lot of good artists. I don't have, well, when I say a lot, I mean a little, because I have like a very little rap group that I rap with. My boy Jay Dizzle, my boy Ao, and Das Tuna. We all get together. We make good music, and they all do good on the collaborations. And I have faith in them. I believe that they can make it too.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. All right, man. So I'm gonna ask you this, man. Favorite bars in a song? Favorite bars?
Oh,
you already know, man. I hope you came prepared, man.
Does it have to be one of my songs?
Yeah, one of your songs, something you wrote down. Something that sticks like a sore thumb.
I got this one hook in this song that's unreleased that I'm gonna have to record after this interview, honestly. And it's called The Art of Life. And I go, let me tell you about the art of life. Karma is a bitch and you'll pay the price. And it kind of keeps on going on. The whole song Art of Life is a really deep emotional one.
Hell yeah, dog. That's dope, man. I like the way you flow that too, man. So I can't wait to hear that. So I'm gonna be expecting that. I hope you be sending that to me too when you release it. But so I know you like the 90s flavor, dog, but do you think you could do another genre? Like, would you be open to explore another genre?
Oh yeah, almost definitely, man. I honestly grew up on a lot, man. I grew up on grunge rock. Shout out Kurt Cobain and Stone Temple Pilots. Some of the best rock bands I've heard of. I play the guitar. I play the piano. I do a lot of other things than just rap. So I would definitely be down. I also produce beats too, so I do a lot, man. And yeah, I would definitely try to mix some other genres in my music.
All right, man. So I'm definitely gonna be working with you a lot, dog, because you just said something that I've been looking for. You just right across the other side of the state from me, dog. So you make beats, dog. You produce your own beats. You got a lot of tools, and you got a lot of tools, man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, man. So let me ask you this, man. Do you have any albums coming out with nothing but instrumentals, or are you just strictly working on your own music, man?
Strictly right now, I'm kind of just on my own thing. The City of Madness is going to be produced by this YouTube producer. He goes by the Infective, and I've kind of been using YouTube beats. I haven't really been using any of my beats because I just don't really feel like they're good enough, or I don't feel like they're, upload worthy. So I'm kind of like self-conscious about that.
I feel you, man. I feel you. So let me ask you this, man. You said City of Madness, right?
Yes, sir.
Is this a project in the works or what?
Yes, this is a project in the works, and today's the 20th, right?
I believe so.
People can expect the City of Madness to come out within the next 20 more days. So it's going to be a pretty long album with a lot of songs on it.
So before Valentine's Day.
Yeah, pretty much.
Man, dog. So that's your first album you're coming out with, and that's going to be coming out very soon.
Yes, sir. You guys can expect that.
All right. So, you said the videos that is Strangers going to be on the album?
I've been contemplating about putting it on there, but probably not. I think I'm gonna keep it as a single. But if I do put it on there, it will be a bonus track.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! All right, man. This is gonna be dope, man. I can't wait. City of Madness, and what's that? What's next after that, man?
After the City of Madness, will be the Sounds from the Past. And then after the Sounds from the Past, I have this little project that I'm working on. All the beats are produced by Logic.
Logic?
Yes, sir.
Man. All right, man. So what ways do you find yourself getting your music out? Like what ways do you promote it, man? How do you market your music to the people so they can find you? Like, do you use TikTok? What platform do you use, man?
I use Instagram, Snapchat, and that's pretty much about it. Instagram and Snapchat, but I also go around my city. Like this first mixtape, The City of Madness, is also going to be sold locally around Wichita. I'm going to have them burned on discs, and I'm going to go around and sell them for like $5 around here in Wichita for people to listen to. So that's also another way I kind of like self-promote myself.
Damn. All right, man. Well, you're going to have to shoot me some, dog, so be prepared, man. All right, man. So, Azrxel, man, what are the goals in 2022? You got a whole 11 months. You already said 3 unreleased albums, man. And then you got a lot of things in the works with some music videos. Is there anything else you want to add to that list, man?
Not off the top of my head. I mean, I guess you can expect like little vlogs that me and my team make, just kind of for fun, like where we go out and shoot hoops or, record what we do throughout the day and stuff like that.
And this is all on your YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. All right, so there you go. Best advice anyone has given you?
The best advice that anybody has given me would probably have to be for my cousin to never give up and never quit, no matter how dark it gets, because things have gotten dark for me, like really dark, and there have been times where I've wanted to quit, but my cousin was always there for me to tell me, don't quit, you got this, you got to get your head back in the game. He's one of my biggest inspirations and motivators.
Hell yeah, that's dope, man. All right, man. So, would you use the same advice your cousin gives to you to any upcoming artists in your local area?
Can you repeat that?
Would you use your same advice your cousin gave to you to any upcoming artist or band in your area?
Oh yeah, definitely. I would use the same advice because, I mean, it's true, man. You know, if you give up, then you're not gonna get nowhere. You know, you're not making no progress. You know,
Yeah,
it's, you know, even when you're weak, you got to get back on your feet. You really do.
that's dope, man. Even when you're weak, you got to get back on your feet. You heard it first. Azrxel, you already know. All right, man. So, how is your music going to evolve from here? You already got 3 unreleased projects that you're working on, and they're going to be put out. But is there anything else that you might, or I don't know, man? Maybe we're going to do another. After you drop the 3rd album, though, you got to come back on here because I don't know what else you got planned. So we got it. You have to give us a 411, dog.
What was the question again? I didn't quite catch that.
After these 3 albums, dog, you got to come back on the podcast, man, because we got to talk about what else you got planned, man, because I'm not sure what the time span from the first album to the last album is going to be.
Oh, yeah. Man, I don't know either, man. I don't really know what the future has for me, but I know that I'm not going to give up and I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep pushing.
All right, let me ask you this, man. Is there anything in the interview that I missed or you want to speak on, you want to bring to light right now?
Not really, but only besides I want to say to my mom and dad, I love them. Even though we've had some troubles and stuff in the past, you know, I want them, my mom, my dad, my aunt, my grandma, my grandpa. I want everybody in my family and everybody that I miss to know that I love them and hold them in my heart dearly.
100, man. All right, man. So, I guess that's a special shout outs, man. So, I mean, unless you want to add a little bit more, you can.
That's about everything off the top of my head that I can think of.
All right, man. Plug in all your social media outlets. Let everyone know where they can find you and what other else platforms you're gonna be showing up on, man.
Basically, all I got right now is Snapchat and Instagram. My Snapchat is lpatchy13, PATCHY 13. My Instagram would be azzysofly, AZZYSOFLY.
You already know. YouTube, man. We're gonna have that link in the description down below. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. We got Azrxel coming in, plugging in his music from Wichita, Kansas. You already know what this is right here. Strictly for the Music Podcast. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to share this to your feed. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you hit that subscribe button. And for all my future uploads, hit that bell notification bell. You already know how the deal is. Shout out to Azrxel. Shout out to everyone tuning in tonight. We'll be back. Strictly for the Music Podcast.